Hello, Don! Yeah, no worries. You do what you gotta do. I'm not going anywhere. But, I'm dealing a little bit with a cold. Oh! It says to delete some older save data. Well, I remember nothing about some of these save games. I believe that's the one I was doing with Dark, which you can tell how long it's been since I played that one. I have never gotten particularly far in Baldur's Gate. I say that having technically done like 21 hours in my last attempt, but in Baldur's Gate 3, that's not actually that far. Was custom experience. No, this looks too complicated. I'm going balanced. Not dealing with all that. No, too many. I'm not dealing with all that nonsense. We're just gonna go balance, and we're gonna see what happens. Spooky tentacle man. Ugh. Ugh. Slug thingies. Ugh. Gross. I don't like them. No, I do not. No reset tutorials because I remember nothing. Origin as the characters are running the game. Star Karlak. The Dark Urge? We're gonna go custom. Wanna go there. Non-binary / other. I love that that's an option. Race. Now what I could do is I could make like the character I actually play in D&D for the D&D campaign that I have with my friends, which is a human cleric. Or I could do something else a little bit more relating to like gameplay mechanic kind of stuff, because I mainly chose to play cleric in our D&D campaign because I need a healer, but Shadowheart is a cleric in this. So let's see, what do we have in this? Astarion's a rogue. Lysel's a fighter. Shadowheart's a cleric. Gale is... Is Gale a warlock or a wizard or a sorcerer? I don't remember. Karlak's a barbarian. And Will's a warlock, right? So, Gale's a sorcerer? I don't remember. For now, let's go figure out what race we want to be. Got quite a few options. Kind of want to just go like classic elf, or welcome back, Dawn. Trying to figure out what I want to be for this playthrough. So let's go elf. High elf, wood elf, high elf, wood elf. Let's go high elf. Why don't we do a high elf sorcerer? I like magic builds. Magic builds are fun. Acid Splash, Bone Chill, Firebolt. Oh my goodness. The only problem with magic builds and D&D related things is you get all the spells. Let's go Classic Firebolt. Oof. Barbarian, Bard. Oh, it could be a Bard. No. I think... Oh, there's also a druid in the game. Helson. Hocus Pocus, magic is my focus. Yeah. Fighter. Monk. Paladin. Rangers are good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with Sorcerer. Sorcerer. Yeah, we have no form of mending. I think your old solo run is the same. It's a good build. Half elf sorcerer. Yeah. Or half elf or high elf. You're saying it's the same. Chromatic orb. I kind of want to switch chromatic orb to witch bolt. I like witch bolt. Subclass. Wild magic is... Oof. My elf is high, are you? Yeah. Acolyte. Charlatan, criminal, entertainer, folk hero, guild artisan, noble, outlander, sage. I think I'm gonna go sage. You're curious and well-read, with an unending thirst for knowledge. Learning about rare lore of the world will inspire you to put this knowledge to greater purpose. Charisma, Constitution. I want a little bit more of my wisdom. skill proficiency. Deception and persuasion. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I think that's good. Appearance. Here's the real fun. Me, it's a really old lady. No. Oh, give her some freckles. Why not? Oh, that's so cute. I'll go like halfway on the freckle scale. Interesting. Elf green. Yeah. Ooh, spiderochromia. Have one eye be elf green and have the other be like a startling like purple. I like that one. Tattoos aren't really my kind of thing. None of these really appeal to me. So I think we're gonna go no on the tattoos. Like those. I don't care too much about makeup, so do what you want. Hair! This is where I have fun. You can have so much fun with hair. Hair is... Ooh. Ooh. Thing is, I don't want to look too much like a Starian. I'll probably change the hair color to something else. I kind of like this short haircut. What if we... Do I want an unnatural hair color or... And Lexi spends 5 days in character creation just choosing hair. I kinda... kind of like that. Eh. I'm gonna go black-brown. I'm gonna go black-brown. It's got like the purple in there. Not too intense. Just enough that you can tell. Okay. I think I'm happy with that. What do you guys think? Roll it. Let's see, names. I am, in fact, Lexi.
You need a guardian. Choose one.
No. Randomize until we're happy. Oh, I like her. I like the horns. Her horns match my eyes. That's what you want, right? Your guardian's horns match your eyes. Helps establish a link, I suppose. Oh no, spooky scary ship. Oh no, unnecessary destruction. A Wilhelm scream. Mutton. How are you doing today, Dawn? Had mocha pancakes, that's a pretty good start. Does sound good. I'm continuing to take that oh so wonderful cold medicine. Had this darn cold for 5 days and I'm very sick of it. Get you all energetic, get you hyped up. I am freed! I have escaped.
My head.
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
Woo! Heck yeah!
The casing is fragile. The slightest touch could cause it to crumble.
Well, it did warn me.
Odd. I feel better. Dead. Good.
Gotta find all the stuff.
Someone else got out. Might be other survivors.
Okay. Keep moving then. Gotta love a dead goblin.
We are here.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
We are trapped.
I don't like the noises, the talking. We are here.
Help us.
We are trapped.
1,000 years of humanoid history. Elves, dwarves, humans, and more flash behind your eyes.
Mind flayer horticulture.
We are here.
We are here.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us.
The exposed brain
Hell-
quivers
hell
in
no.
expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return. The enemy. So many enemies. A newborn.
Minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
not sure if it's you or me, but I'm getting some buffering. Oh no. I'm not certain.
Apart from this strange context, you notice nothing unusual about the brain.
No, I think I'm just gonna destroy the brain.
Brains. Doesn't do anything.
Okay, well, I guess just keep going now. Things seem to be going great.
Abomination. This is your end.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles.
Hey, there's the
Visions
pretty
rush
lady.
past. A
Lizzo!
dragon swing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. Who am I? Your only chance of survival. We carry Mind Flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, Mind Flayers. We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority.
Her sword's
we
fucking
examine the
gigantic.
ruins. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. We will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane.
Aren't you lovely? It's time to fight.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Burn.
Taste my fury. You prove surprisingly adequate in battle. Now, to the helm.
Well, first, take a look around, 'cause money. The music is very intense.
Ship won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
Climb up the weird fleshy wall. Flesh walls. Seems appropriate given your situation.
Ghaik machinery. I can make no sense of it.
Man isn't dead, but he's totally unresponsive.
You! Get me out of this damn thing! We
Shadowheart!
have no time for stragglers.
Come on, give me a good roll. Heck yeah!
Warding runes. You feel them drawing energy from the console near to the pod.
Are you satisfied? We need to go. Hurry! Please!
The console appears dormant. The console hums to life.
Yay, magic.
Pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine. Perhaps it will open the nearby pod. Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. The parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority. You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
I don't think feeling sated is a good idea. It's a good thing.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a Gith with you.
You keep dangerous company. Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way. Shadowheart. One moment. It's nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
Faint images appear in your mind.
Need a key.
What's this way? Well, I found a key.
How many hosts of these Ghaik infected?
A dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
This might unlock those controls next to the pod.
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something.
Cainchar! Changed at the pull of a lever. How?
Well,
If we
that
unpurified
does not, in
this
fact, do the
man's
same thing as
fate.
the other one.
Krillin, preserve me. That cannot be our fate.
The newborn mind flayers.
I thought I was going to get an option. Did not mean to close that. I wanted to see if I could talk to the gross thing. But it said no.
Brain in a jar.
Okay, that's the way out. Can I read?
Another mystery. Machine made them style.
Sacrificed cultists. Well, this is unfortunate.
Can't even catch my breath.
Sorry.
Maybe not the best time.
Got to move.
Move around. And let's also firebolt you.
On the move.
Boop. Sorry.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Why do I have to do as you say?
You in charge. I'll trust my own judgment.
Cainyank.
Everyone's got to fight so much already.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
This thing's falling fast. Got to right it. Moving.
Blood comes easy these days. What path lies before me?
And then firebolt.
Swift and lethal. My path be true.
I'm realizing using Firebolt is probably not the best idea on them, because I think imps might be immune to fire.
Now. Need to find a way forward.
So maybe instead we magic missile. A boop. And then a boop. And one more for this guy.
Time to strike. Taking position.
And turn.
Ignore the devil. We must take the transponder.
Dash.
Got to move. Hurry before they strike.
Run! I can't go any faster.
No choice but to keep going.
Dash.
With haste.
Victory awaits. On the move.
Sky, it's now or never. We have to keep going.
Nope, nope. Guiding bolt's not what I want. Inflict wounds. I need to be able to move to do that. Okay, that doesn't work. They are not immune to fire. Cool.
Nothing will stand in my way. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Keep going! Get to the transponder!
I am here.
The
I have made it.
Hell's transponder. You made it in time.
Let's take this ship down. Spooky music. Just falling through air. Doing great. Doing great.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull.
Ew.
Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through. But it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Alright, let's have a look around. Anything worthwhile? Dead body. Shadowheart.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible? I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing. You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us. No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads. We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Alright, let's get moving.
It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Anything good? Any stuff? A fish? Another fish?
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
Fish. Sigh, I love you. There, I said it. And if you meet me tomorrow, I'll say it again and again and keep on saying it to World and Great. Let's do it. Let's go to Baldur's Gate. I know it's risky, but so staying here. The last few months have been hard, but they're always a little easier when you're there. Leave your boat and meet me at the hill overlooking the old bridge. Bring whatever you can carry. We'll make do without the rest. Don't be late. Love, Anna. Aw. Sorry, dude.
wide open easily. Maybe there's another entrance.
Got our first waypoint. So that's good.
More of those wretched things.
All right.
Vicious filth. Best keep some distance, or this will be a short fight. Heading there.
I do not have the spell slots I need. That's very unfortunate.
At the ready. I won't give in.
I shove you away, and then go further down.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Oh, yay! We live.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Level 2! Has the buffering gotten better at all, Dawn? Or is it still a pain? Seems to be stable now? Okay, that's good. May have been all loading in the map before. That's definitely possible. Make it so I can attack more people. Inflict wounds. Guiding bolts. Healing word. I think I'm going to replace guiding bolt with less, actually. Anything worthwhile up here? No, it doesn't look like it. want to explore as much of the ruins of the ship as I can, really. I want to get up here. Please. There we go. Poison, some health. We love some health. I do not want to step in the evil purple goo. Go down this way, or I could go up this way. We'll go down this way. Anything worthwhile out here? I have a clamshell. Could I get over encumbered in this game? Because I have a feeling I could end up over encumbered very quickly. Astarion! I see you over there. I'll get to you in just a second. Check your inventory for a moment. I can't. I think you can, though I don't recall.
There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others? There. Can you see it? Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours. And you, keep your distance.
This is unnecessary.
Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Promises, promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod? Splendid. And now you're going to tell me exactly what you and those tentacled freaks did to me. Don't lie to me.
I didn't do shit.
You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm, the light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
I'll be honest, it's the Mind Flayer's worm. Connects us.
You're not one of them. They took you. Just the same as me. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
I didn't do anything. I'm good.
A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. Is that so? We clearly move in different circles. Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time. Well, yes, of course. But first things first.
You should travel with me, our odds are better together.
I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know.
Thank you.
Right. I accept.
Journal
Lead
updated.
on.
The Pale Elf.
Careful, I bite.
Can level up Astarium. Well, there's not much for like me to pick when leveling up Astarium. Okay. Where we came from?
There, a mind flayer, and it's hurt.
That thing's back.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion. Yes, you feel hate, and you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Concentrate on its thought, just take advantage of the lives and break free.
The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Squish!
Monster. Death is too good for it.
Yeah, well, I'm not leaving it alive.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
There's also
With that room.
this!
Looks unstable somehow.
Did you know that interaction is one of the endings? Oh, could that have gone really bad and I, like, give
Touch
in?
the sigil on the
And
stone.
it kills me?
Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically. As if
That would have been interesting.
malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Yep, it could have eaten you and recovered, showing a game over. Oof.
A hand? Anyone?
Can I do it?
Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick.
Get out of here! Gale!
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this. A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well. And I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided.
Yeah, you don't say.
You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
Unfortunately not.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together? Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh,
you're very
you
upbeat,
you're
Gale.
About to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man. Thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Bum ba dum bum bum. Gale. Wizard. Okay. I couldn't remember if he was a wizard or a sorcerer. Abjuration. You twist and harm the weave into arcane wards. Evocation. Striking unharmed through the unfettered chaos. Necromancy. Conjuration. Summoning creatures and objects. Enchantment. Divination. Illusion. Transmutation. Oh my goodness. Oof. I'm feeling either evocation or conjuration. Or maybe enchantment. Let's go evocation. And then let's do... Ice Knife. And... Let's do Find Familiar. I don't like grease. I don't. It might be a while until I actually properly, use Gale. Just because, in my personal experience in playing D&D, wizards are very fragile creatures. Wizards break really easily. Most casters do, yeah. But I find wizards seemingly even more so.
Broken. Must have been here a while.
Glass cannons are beautiful things, yeah.
Of course it's... Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
To her, though you never speak them aloud.
I know what grows inside you, and I know of a cure.
Remember how keen she was to leave me to die in the Nautiloid? We can't trust her.
Oh, calm down, Shadowheart. She's dangerous! Run away!
They're right. No one's safe if that thing goes loose. You didn't hear it? Shook our camp good, so we came for a look.
There's literally no way to lose this one. My charisma and then my persuasion proficiency already meet the difficulty class.
Northwest. Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
And be careful. There are goblin traps everywhere.
Nymessa, come.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
Okay, okay. How? Is the only
Observe
question.
and listen. You'll hear goblins before you see them.
As you say.
I'll stick to gawking. Fuck. I'm gonna save just in case I accidentally kill her. Gifu as in waifu? Ah, gotcha. I thought you were insulting her.
Enough dawdling. Get me down.
Give me a second.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer
Never.
you wait, the more it consumes.
I'm guessing Lizelle is your favorite, Dawn.
I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
For no further than I got, yes. And what exactly is a crash?
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a gay tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification. Make space, and my might is yours.
Gale, go rest.
I'll get little rest given a stack of unread books waiting for me. But I'll try.
Well chosen. You have made an ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lizelle.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its
What I remember
Half elf. I
From-
suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
the little bit of Dad
The
and
Horns
I's
mentioned a camp.
playthrough
One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki.
was
A creche must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has
Lizelle,
seen my kin.
started hitting on me really fast. And I was uncomfy.
Action
It's just like, wait, no, you're too forward. You're too forward for me.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Do a loop. I'm gonna go from the ground. From what I heard, Larian is not planning on continuing these games. Like, they are going to make a Baldur's Gate 4. Which I know tons of people are, like, really sad about.
What's that?
Well, I would love to dig into it, but I need a shovel.
That's curious.
I don't have a shovel!
You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone.
But we don't know what that thing even is.
IP licensing is probably too big now.
I'm
Probably
telling
easy
you,
enough for them to
it's a
go with
ship.
a new original
And the
IP for the
crypt
next
can
RPG
wait.
title.
Murray and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we... Stop!
I also
Ourselves
imagine there's
competition
probably
already.
a lot of
That's our
pressure
ship.
if they were to make another one of these. Because of how groundbreaking and well received this one was. Shit's bad! Run! They'll have that regardless of IP. True, true.
Well, in that case, come on, you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese. Now move it!
It would have been quicker.
Yeah, well, I don't want to kill everybody myself. You killed them. Well, I mean, if it had gone wrong, I would have killed them. There's got to be like a shovel somewhere. Could have sworn from when I tried this out before that there was a shovel. Give me a shovel.
Time and the elements have left the plaque unreadable.
No? No, no shovel for me. I just have to suffer shovelless. I guess so. So I cannot find a shovel. Even though there are things that need shoveling. I got stupid vines. Stab it.
Why do you give a book? Everything all right out there? Oh, I told him it wasn't safe out there. Get inside and I'll rustle up some bandages. Who the hell? You're dead!
I am sad.
Ready.
Sorry about your inevitable demise, but it was in fact inevitable. You could just take random shit.
Lae'zel has a dangerous look in her eyes. Let's just hope she reserves those impulses for any common foes.
I'll take that.
I am enjoying the late in a very look at me twice and I'll dismember you kind of way, of course.
Okay, I probably should check my inventory for how much inventory space I have. How much inventory space do I have? Do I... 120 pounds. Okay.
No more prayers. Only dust and silence.
Who are those prayers for? Normally the patron god is obvious. Not here.
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
A dead tongue.
How many books? Books. Okay. Well, guess we continue. What's this?
Let's do it.
Darn it.
How'd you get past Andor?
Ah!
Need to act fast.
victory. I am death.
I have an arrow. Well, that's rude.
Keep them guessing.
I don't have enough movement. I like how that counts as a sneak attack, but Astarion could very, very easily be seen.
On my way.
Boom! Oh, that's fun.
Victory awaits.
Da 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 da!
It's been a long day. Let's have a look at myself.
No books. Random clothes. Guy's gonna wake up and realize everyone else is dead. How unfortunate for him.
No lock, no hand. How does it open?
Gonna reheat some leftovers for him to BRB. Enjoy the dungeon. Curse of the Vampire. I will have the same book 17 times. The thing is, this is also an RPG. It may be Dungeons & Dragons, but it is also an RPG. And therefore, must grab everything so I can sell it to a shop owner.
You do not recognize the language on the plaque.
That's curious.
My guess is it opened that door that we couldn't open. I am would be correct.
Off we go then.
This place wasn't built for the living.
I don't think many crypts are built for the living.
I spotted a trap. Move with purpose.
Step carefully. There's a trap. Step carefully. There's a trap.
Woo! Nat 20!
The text on the plaque is a mystery to you.
Traps. How considerate.
Watch how you go. Strange coin. Wonder what it's worth.
Am I officially over encumbered? What is this? Soul coin. Some random shit for me with you, Shadowheart. There we go. Now I'm less over encumbered.
Step carefully. There's a trap. Wonder what's past this.
What's through here? Oh! We're back here. Okay, cool. Now let's go to the other door.
Armed scribes. But no sign of a struggle.
I wonder what was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
Another soul coin. The music's gotten a little more spooky. Sorry, Shadowheart, you're being used a little bit like a pack mule at the moment. What did I miss? Welcome back, Dawn. Not much. Avoided some traps. Using Shadowheart a little bit like a pack mule. To hold stuff. Oh, she's good at that. I mean, she could carry a lot of stuff. She and Lyselle both could carry a lot of stuff.
Looks like someone wanted to bury their secrets.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive
I also send
log.
a lot to camp. Boop ba doop boop boo.
As the lock opens, weak magic pulses from the book. Such a waste, binding it to dry, dead parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what?
Give me a little bit extra. Oh, didn't need it. Well.
Gods. These are the names of gods, once lost but now restored after the Second Sundering. The last three names in this book sit close together, but are so devastated by the scrawl as to be unreadable. Entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn, silently recorded by this book.
Interesting. I am inspired. That's why I prefer Source over Wiz. Their magic is more their will than formulae. Yeah.
Didn't think anyone still worshipped him.
What's that?
I have opened a wall. And summoned the dead.
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
Let them come. The darkness can be to our advantage.
Oh, so you're that party member to just push random buttons. Well, a little bit. I like pushing random buttons.
Talk to me. On my way.
Let's see.
Sometimes the only way out is through. Light on my feet.
I didn't kill that one up there. Potion surge. Seriously.
Let's move.
Got to concentrate.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Don't waste a step.
Trying to figure out what to do. What to do. Hey!
Make way.
I'm gonna move over here and then hopefully I can shoot here. Okay, that knocks out that guy.
Can't give up. On the move.
Now we're gonna move out the silence bubble. I'm gonna cast Healing Word on me. Firebolt on this asshole.
Time to push my luck again. Best be on my way.
Don't have enough movement. Okay. Oh, come on! Okay. I'm gonna use a healing potion on myself then.
Taking position.
Can't really do anything else, so stop there.
Time to move.
Need to stay focused.
Blow up.
Where do I go from here?
I will ascend.
And... boop. Oh! Now you can't be a dick like that. You can't be a douchebag like that. That's just mean.
Excellent.
They didn't want to surrender their valuables, even after death.
fools? Rising from the dead just to protect some dusty old baubles.
Well, the baubles mean something to them. Which, fair enough.
A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
It's a very important sarcophagus, apparently. Hello. You look lovely.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me. Right, as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
Quite the question. What's the reason?
Nothing more. Wilt thou answer my question? So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
Existential questions. I've already killed multiple people. No one life is worth more than any other. We are all equal.
That is so.
I have no nose.
And I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
Bye, Withers. You could.
Here lies the guardian of tombs. Through knowledge comes atonement.
Love Withers. He's great. Withers is great. Now, where to go? Where to go and what to do? I think we do another short rest quick.
Better than nothing. It's packed too tight. I'll need a shovel.
I still not found a shovel. Gosh darn it. I need a shovel.
I'll be keeping an eye on you.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah. Whatever,
If I choose
Shadowheart.
to kill you, you will not even see it.
Okay, but do you know where a shovel is? We need a shovel.
I hear shouting up ahead.
We should check it out, but be careful.
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second! What's going on? Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where is the druid? Please! There's no time!
Oh no!
By the nine hells! Open the gate!
Well.
Shit! Form a line! Damnable roach!
Will!
Provoke the blade! And suffer its sting. Scouts! Get to the high ground! Raiders! Charge the bastards! For the absolute! By sickle and sword!
Why? I haven't even done anything to any of you yet.
This way.
I haven't even done anything and they're shooting me. That's just rude.
On I go.
Nope. Okay, so I think... we'll dash to get higher up, and then we'll stop.
No time to waste.
Action surge. Shoot again. Boop.
Breathe deep and move.
I fell in the grease. Can we get through this battle with none of the allies dying? I don't know. Because one of the guys is really close to death. Don't hit Will.
Victory awaits.
Another fight. Let's go.
Don't slip, don't slip. Oh my god! Oh no! There's only, I think, one more.
On I go.
Survival is all that matters.
Let's go.
Did this count? Because I think sneak attacks do more damage.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
There's no one there to open the gate.
They were tenacious. I wonder what they wanted here, other than bloodshed.
I just wonder if the grubby little beasts had any friends, and if they're nearby.
Poor dude.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
One fight just ended and now you're gonna pick another? Relax.
To the dead at the gate. Shut it, Horns! I'd be lying dead next to the goblins if you'd stalled any longer.
My duty is to this camp.
Oh, God forbid you risk your precious tail. But I shouldn't be surprised. Foulbloods ain't known for courage.
More violence won't bring back those you've lost. Stop and think. Stop being dumbasses.
You're right. There's too much at stake.
Worried about your precious hides? The both of you.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
More goblins could be on their way.
I'm more worried about this parasite than a few goblins. We need a healer.
We need to leave.
Things are going great. Absolutely great. Okay.
That was close. Far, far too close.
Hello.
Forgive that display. Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor. Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
Why?
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
This ritual, is there no way to convince the druids to stop it?
Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though... I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
I'll see what I can do.
We're messengers now.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
Oh! I didn't notice. Level up! Yay, more health. We love more health. Let's see. Sorcery points. We love sorcery points. I'm gonna take Detect Thoughts. Careful spell. Extended spell. Heightened spell. Quickened spell. Subtle spell. I'm gonna go subtle spell. I really like Spirit Weapon. Spirit Weapon is great. Oh, subclass time. Thief, Arcane Trickster, Assassin. Ooh, do I want... What do I want? I'm gonna do Arcane Trickster. gonna do friends and true strike. Charm person. Disguise self. And a wizard spell if you're choosing. You also get magic missile. Magic missile for everybody. Everyone gets a missile.
I care about our lives, our futures.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
Are you really locking down the grove?
I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
What about the people here?
We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels.
You just said the region's overrun by monsters. They won't survive by themselves.
As I said, it's a drastic measure. But the survival of the grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone.
I'm looking for a healer.
A goblin arrow has grazed you. Nettie could put you to rights. She should be with the others in the inner chambers. But I doubt she'll be taking on new patients. The grove will be locked down soon. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Would you like random shit? Oop, I accidentally sold my shirt.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
calm down. Please.
I won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed.
There is work to do. Oh, action, not reaction.
Okay, that's worse than what you have. That's also worse than what you have.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives. Our futures.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Take that back. Right now.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Can't keep the goblins out forever. This is...
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this.
Zergan. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throats slit by goblin blade.
Thank you, Roland.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
I'd swear that ox's gaze is following me.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
Moo!
Can I do anything about the fact that this...
We're no warriors.
Can I do anything about... Oh, Lizelle, why didn't you level up?
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Moo! Battlemaster, Eldritch Knight, Champion. I like Battlemaster when it comes to fighters. Let's do trip attack. Fainting attack. Disarming. I can't do anything about this ox, and that bothers me. I don't know what to do about this. I'm gonna go down here first before I...
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. or boring. He's still staring right past you. You see nothing out of the ordinary. As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks. You find the edges of a concealed entrance.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. Not sure why you're poking your nose in our business, though. None of yours. This is our hideout. But hey, maybe you didn't know. Because of that, I'll give you a 10 count to leave.
All right, sure.
Nine. 8. 7. 6. 5.
Elbows high. Now pull back and swing.
If the kids want to have their own little hidden play area, that's, good for them.
Hold out your hand. Let me show you something. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. You haven't seen anything yet. Go on. Take the ring and watch your fortune change. Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it. Heads or tails?
Ooh. Tails.
Tails it is! See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap, too. Interested? You got it. One sec. That's what I got.
Kids are fun. I'm a sucker for Ring of being really invisible. Different dies. Shovel. Don't. I bought too much. Let's clamshell. You take a clamshell. I take a shovel.
You bought some.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
Hey, you here to trade or? Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you. I am sorry. Sorry we're still talking about this. Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps.
Children.
Please, let us through.
Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Ragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Beer.
Calm, Magrin. Give them a chance. You, get back! No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Okay. Bye-bye. It's this goofy-ass dude.
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins?
My brain
Size,
immediately,
nature, distinguishing
every time we saw this dude, was just like, this is Jaskier. This is Dandelion from The Witcher.
Details of goblin behavior.
Goblins were of a rare, jam-colored hue and wielded magic blowguns.
A mythweaver. This man has no respect for truth.
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? Witnesses failed to notice the obvious dragon. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Ah, but is superstition all? These goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle.
Never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, hmm? And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket.
Until we meet again. I smell drama amongst these adventurers. What have you heard?
Are you having a conversation with the bird?
Speak. You do not.
I'm nice. I'm nice.
Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe. A druid and an outsider. We can do nothing without turning the others against us. Only Master Halsin can stop this. I pray my bird returns with news of him. If not, I fear for my people.
What happened to
He
Halsin?
left with the adventurers. They went treasure hunting in an old temple near here. Master Halsin did not chase treasure. I do not know what he was chasing, but he never returned.
She.
I would prefer not to, but if Master Halsin does not return, Korga will give the order, and my voice will not matter.
Alright. Let's go talk to Kaga.
Find our master.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Ugh, snakes.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Thief, poison. What's this girl's actual crime?
You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Sure. Read Kaga's mind. Damn it. Ooh, I'm inspired. I can roll again. Ah! There we go.
Halsin is gone. I am first druid now. I will take control and prove my authority. Fair words. Child, take to the others word of my grace. Sifisif, Tila, to me!
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue.
Yeah, well, you're a bitch. Shadowheart.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
How badly does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. Beasts chasing beasts alongside a wild woman. A depiction of some local folktale, perhaps. claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, Sylvanus, god of nature.
By letting that child escape without consequence. We might as well have lain on the ground and let them trample us.
That
Oh
mural,
my god.
they look like dark just...
In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild. You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the harpers, but the details are vague. The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. You recognize the mark of the dark goddess Shar on the broken helmet. This army marched in her name.
So many dead. Sent to the Night Singer's embrace.
Moonrise must be a reference to Shar's divine sister, Saluna.
Okay. Should I talk to you more?
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
I really like kids. Only
Yes,
monster with threatened
you
child.
would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Zevlor believes his people will perish on the
Mine
road.
perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
And it seems
You
I
will do
best speak
more
to
than
Zevlor.
speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
And you are a bitch. I said it once, I will say it again. She's a bitch.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
This may be capped.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death.
Pretty bird.
Now, what was it you needed?
Looking
You
for
found
Nettie.
her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
Do you know anything about
Why
mind
are you
flayers?
asking?
No good way of putting this. I have a tadpole in my head.
A tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
You know of them? Can you help me?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
Can you please get the thing out of my brain?
There's something in... This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
Is everyone being captured by mind flayers these days? Didn't think it was a common experience.
Rather too common as of late. At least that's what Master Halsin suspected. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things, studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
Please, don't mind me. I'll just watch.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
Thank you. I'll take anything that can.
Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events?
I can merge my mind with anyone else that's affected.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
Mind Flayer ship?
A Mind Flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I thought you could cure me. What about that branch of yours?
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a Mind Flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of Mind Flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
What do you... Now... You must learn something from studying them.
That thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from Mind Flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
That's... good news?
Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
You think he's still alive?
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
I will find him.
It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
I got you.
One step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Wyvern poison. Never tried it, and I hope to keep it that way.
Better a quick draft than seromorphosis, nonetheless.
Better than becoming a Mind Flayer. Keep it, in case things start to go very wrong.
My dear Nettie, I entrust you with the circlet to open the library. Wear it always. If you need to enter the vault, talk to Wrath. He has the rune but won't give it to anyone, so be sure you have a good reason to ask. Protect my research while I'm gone and take care of the animals. Don't give fish to Tuffet. She's getting lazy. Anatomical sketches of both a drow and an illithid tadpole are accompanied by notes written in urgent scribble. The parasite was nestled deep in the brain matter, illithid undoubtedly, yet the host seemed unaware while alive. No visible signs of ceremorphous on the cadaver. Most strange. The final note is a single underlined word. Altered?
Looks like Halsin's our best bet for a cure.
Time to track him down and see what he knows.
Assuming he's still alive.
Forget Halsin. Only a Githyanki Kresh holds our cure.
Yeah, well, we're not at a creche right now. I'm going to take a brief break to fill up my water. So I will be back in a few moments. Enjoy staring at my character sheet for a minute. Bye. See you soon.
Ridiculous. We just let her run off. A devil child. One who tried to steal from us.
What if Halsin is... No, don't go there.
What if they tried to steal from us? Again? By letting that child escape without consequence? We might as well have lain on the ground and let them trample us.
Take it one step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
I am back. Hello, Kyla. I thought about the fact that if I streamed this, you could watch. Because you're the biggest Baldur's Gate fan I know. And then I forgot to message you. I forgot to message you that I was playing. You know my weakness. Yes, I do. It's one of the only things we have talked about since you moved back down south, is Baldur's Gate. So I started a new playthrough. This is Lexi, a high elf sorcerer. You still get occasional buffering, but it's not bad, just FYI. Okay, thanks for letting me know, Dawn. Excellent coincidental timing. Yeah, I was just setting up to go on my break, and I was just like, I should message Kyla real quick, about the fact that I'm streaming this. Hand sewing blankets. Nice. Is there a specific like pattern or like type of blanket that you're doing, or are you just kind of feeling whatever?
And again. Swing and swing and
Will. Hello.
Go on. Give me your best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to
Well,
be
he
like
is
me.
older than you and twice your height.
You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
It's good advice, child. You do well to listen.
You're on the right
My
path,
grandmother
Umi.
found math and ABC
Go on
cloth
now.
swatches, so I'm adding
Practice
a
what you've learned.
soft backing. Currently, I'm sewing the seam allowance
met.
line.
The
I've
blade
actually
of
been playing
frontiers at your
Subnautica.
The man's smile bends down.
Nice. I've heard a lot of good things, but I haven't watched any playthroughs, and I don't own it myself at the moment. I think Dad might own it.
Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin.
By the way, shameless promotion, because I'm currently at 39 out of 50. You should follow me, Kyla.
Hell's great fire.
That way you'll get notifications when I continue this, because I'm not, going to be able to play through the entire game today. By the way, Dawn, if you remember me talking about my awesome friend and college roommate in the past, this is her. This is she. Yes, so we both carry
Doomed
parasites.
to shed our skin and become a lithid. Or so the
Going in
stories
blind
go.
in 10 out of
But
10.
we
Well, I
haven't
already
sprouted any
downloaded the app for this,
tentacles.
so...
Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Dawn is a friend of my dad's that I play a lot of games with. And is probably... No, most definitely, actually. Is most definitely my most common watcher for when I'm streaming. Which I greatly appreciate, Dawn. I love you.
Advocatus Diaboli, a devil's advocate, a champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Who is she?
Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
I'm looking to cure this infection. I suggest we partner up.
Just so you know, my first duty is Karlach. I'm oath-bound to go after her. But I won't deny this infection is bothersome. I accept your invitation. I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in.
Take Astarian's place for now.
Gladly. This circus is all yours, my friend.
I'll see you later, Astarian.
I like how you think.
Kyle disapproves.
Blade of frontiers in the flesh. Clever, this hero act you've got going.
Hero, Blade. Name strangers gave me. My friends call me Will.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
Oh, calm your shit, Shadowheart.
Children! Look who's here.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
The pride of the gate.
Let's see. My core team is Karlach, Will, and Astarian. Every time, unless someone has a character quest. Gotcha. What do you tend to play as for your class? Gonna do Agonizing Blast. I stole Wizard from Gale. Fair enough. Fair enough. For that sweet, sweet fireball. Let's do that. And then blindness, squad daggers, madness. Do. Reclassify Will as Paladin is elite, by the way. I have absolutely no idea, because I have not gotten to that. Pact of the Chain. Gain the service of familiar face sphere that takes form of your choosing. Ooh. Pact of the Blade. Works great with this character, too. You can summon a pact weapon or bind the one you are wielding. Pact of the Tome. Kind of want to give him a familiar. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna give him a familiar. Why not? Oop.
Can't give up now.
I don't have anything I think that would be like useful.
Swing and swing.
Yeah, you use light armor.
And again.
Never a dull moment.
Swing and swing and. by Mordai's eyes. Another one.
Hello.
My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
I'll let Lysel do what she kind of wants.
Lower. You saw another gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us before we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
So merciful.
Dead gods. Are all giths so brutal?
Brutal? Blood still flows through his own veins. I was positively gentle.
Sure. Whatever you say.
Gods, deliver me.
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
What comes next?
Tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Tiefling.
I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture.
Hello, Momo.
You will educate
A
me
cat has arrived to give her opinions.
The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasites.
Shadowheart, be more silent like a real shadow, please. Complaints get us nowhere. But she has opinions. You don't understand, there are opinions. The Hellspawn still kicking. Did you mean Hellspawn?
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down.
Out the way.
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Autocorrect.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. I'm not afraid. Chosen by the Absolute, I am. I'm blessed.
Oh, I'll bless you, all right.
I'm not gonna let you shoot him.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You gonna kill them too? You, move!
Nope. Do you have any inspiration left? I do! I really should go back to camp at some point. I have not been to camp yet. Poor Gale's been hanging out at camp for like 2 hours.
They took him from me. Don't you dare!
Damn you. Damn
I'm a safe scumming bastard.
Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
I'm trying to think of playing this game in the same way as actually doing D&D with like my D&D group. You can't undo what's happened. There are times I definitely wish I could, like, go back a little bit and change something. But you can't, when you're playing D&D, you can't go back and change what you just did. Your choices are your choices. And if your choice is the wrong choice, well, that's unfortunate. If she dies, she'll take everything she knows to the grave.
If you believe anything the beast tells you, you're an idiot.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Oh, you thieves are all boring. Even your cages are boring. Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care, neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts. Goddess. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself. Mighty booyog.
Bah! A clever goblin's like a trustworthy geek. A figment of the imagination.
I'd certainly like to meet her.
And I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
You already told me what I need to know. I'll find the priestess myself.
Even if you did find my tribe, they'd set the wargs on you. You need me. Get me out of here, and I'll tell them what a good friend you are.
Not a chance.
Suit yourself. Looking forward to seeing what your innards look like. I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs. Let me out, you bunch of softies!
No.
You're gonna be sorry! Every last one of you!
What's this way?
Can't keep me out.
Can I not lockpick this? What do you mean? No.
Oh, you thieves are all
There's an achievement in saving her like 3 times across the axe. I don't care about achievements at the moment. Maybe later.
This is ridiculous.
But first I need to finish a playthrough of this game.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Depends.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh. There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore. Aha! You take a sup at that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
And what am I
It's
drinking?
just a healing potion, nothing fancy. Here. You just look like you might need a pick-me-up. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky.
I'm kind of covered in dirt. I've been better. It's difficult to explain.
I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
She is not to know of our ailment. Only a Gith healer may make us cure.
But she's fun.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
Yeah, stuffed.
As you recount your adventure, Auntie Ethel nods along, her eyes wide.
You poor pet! My heart goes out to you, truly. I see no sign of a tentacle yet, but that could change in an instant. You need help. Serious help. I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but... yes, I may have something at home. Oh, whatever do you mean, Petal?
You have magic, but it feels unusual.
Wouldn't have the patience for all that magical drama. I'm a simple woman, sweetie. Tea and potions are as exciting as it gets.
Then why are you out
these
here?
old bones. But enough nattering. I'll be heading home shortly. Here, let me mark it on your map.
You're just gonna casually
Be careful
go
on the
home?
road. I'd hate if something happened to you. Take care, Petal.
Thunderwave.
Depends.
You're weird and I don't really trust you.
True.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. Food. You want it or not? Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
Thank you.
Doesn't taste half bad.
Anyone else worth talking to at the moment?
Easy money. Yeah, right. If it ain't the fearless goblin slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot. Half my crew are full of holes. Now I'm gonna take the blame for leading the goblins here, and losing track of the bloody druid.
Where did they come from?
All the way from the ruins we were poking around in.
And is that where you lost track of the druid?
Aye. His name's Halsin. And if he's still alive, he'll be cursing the day he laid eyes on me. We've got a contract to track down some relics.
The sick girl
and he
in the
wants in on
locked
job.
room?
Eyes lit up when he heard about it. Didn't
What?
work out though. Goblins got him.
You can get there from the back near the cage.
He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now.
Can I have a look at that contract?
Job's all yours, if you got a death wish. There's a wizard in Balder's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Any idea what the relic actually
If I knew
is?
that, I wouldn't be back here with half my crew gone. But look, if you're itching to meet Kellenvor, I won't stop you. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own Todger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
So little faith in me.
Sure. Blood excites me. And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate. Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. Good luck to you both.
I suppose we'll all need it.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
I'll be seeking the warmth of the Elf Song
I
Tavern.
think I've heard of that place. Something about a stuffed dragon's head in one of the dining rooms. It's settled, Dennis. You, me, and the Elf Song Tavern first thing when we arrive. If we see you there, we'll get you a pint. For your finder's fee.
And what's down here? Kevlar!
I heard what
Not
happened.
Kevlar, Zevlor.
Thank you
Bleh.
for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
Can you delay the ritual?
You saw what they were willing to do to a child just for trying. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense.
Need to cut your losses and run. I'll help.
It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. The Blade of Frontiers has done what he can to help us prepare for the journey, and we are grateful. But it'll be a short journey if the goblins still own the roads.
By the Triad, there is only one correct answer. Refuse him, and we sentence these people to die.
Kill the goblin horde leaders. I'll see what I can do.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
Alright,
No,
let's
sir.
see.
But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes. Of course.
Please, have mercy. We're exposed now.
Do 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 do. Where's the family with that child?
The waiting's getting to me.
Weird ass.
If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Weird ass ox. Oh, there's the family.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
I hope we'll meet again under better circumstances. Oh, actually, no more light-fingered antics, right?
Yeah. I mean, thank you for helping me. Stop. I was fine.
Mother was a heartbeat away from a bear.
Isn't that how Mum usually is?
Quiet, you can't.
What am I to do? My faith protects me.
Alright, let's see. We've done lots of different things. Kyla, you said something about you can get there from the back near the cage with the goblin. Rat. You camp yet? You said you wanted to. I have not camped. I have not camped yet.
Let me out, you bunch of softies!
And I have no idea how. I know about the children's hideout. I found that.
You're gonna be sorry! Every last one of you!
And I can't get to. It almost looks like I could.
Even your cages are boring.
Is there a way to climb? Jump? Oh, over here and like around? Or I jump down here and I jump over here and then oh, the character's to the right. Okay.
Let me out, you bunch of softies!
I'm gonna quickly cast.
You're gonna be sorry!
I don't like the look of that mushroom. I should stay clear.
I did it wrong, apparently. Oops.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids! And your dogs!
Something over there.
Is this it?
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign.
Shut it! Did some bleeding arts show up to save the druid? I'll cut you to pieces! Kill him!
No, this was not it. Well. Yeah, well, I'd love to click an answer on this, but you kind of... There we go.
Two steps at a time.
You went past the brown house roof. Go back when you're done here.
Time to strike.
And let her figure it out. It'll be more entertaining. Just leave me to my confusion.
to shape.
She'll never find it. Hey, there's a chance I'll figure it out. Did I not? Oh, I can't quite reach it. There's plenty of entries in this thing. There's so much crap in this game. It's actually level 2. Not my adventure. Let's do a level 2 Witch Bolt. Or Magic Missile. That one's slightly too far.
These boots have seen everything.
Oh, fuck, Shadowheart. You chose your character's voice, I think.
Two steps at a time.
Do I not? Will, do you not have any healing potions?
My path be true.
Yeah, that didn't do what I was hoping it was gonna do.
Moving.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I'm gonna go to camp after this, so might as well. Up-a-doo-doo. Congrats on still being alive after that.
You bow, or you break.
Get your ass up, Will.
Still on my feet.
Firebolt. Firebolt. Burn your ass down. Firebolt.
Coming through.
I will ascend. Make way.
Angle's not great.
His breaths are shallow, his wounds deep. He doesn't respond to your voice.
No.
My eyes grow heavy. Best to make camp. All right.
There's no eye in team, but there's 5 eyes, and I don't care how big the room is. I cast Fireball. Throw Potion of Healing on this guy.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here.
How do those goblins get the fuck into the grove?
I thought I'd given them the slip, but they followed me through the tunnel back there.
There's a Momo! Hello, Momo!
Step careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
Okay, bye. Glad we were of help.
I need healing. Death's close at hand.
Get up. Get up. We're going to camp. Get up. We're going to camp. Hi. Hi, Gale.
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately.
Tell me a bit more about yourself, Gale.
I hail from Waterdeep, city of splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment. I have a cat, a library, and a weakness
Hello,
for a
healthy
good
person.
glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at
Yeah, you should camp super often at first for story beats. I will try and do it more than I've been doing it. I want to know about more than your hobbies. Can you tell me something about the real you?
That I have a great respect for privacy, for instance, especially my own.
Okay. That's it. If that's all you want to tell me, that's, your prerogative. I will.
The goblins still infest the roads. As long as their leaders live, Zevlor's people are trapped.
How does the Blade of Frontiers end up chasing a devil in the hells?
Karlach's, as my source told it, and she was planning to return. One of the archdevils Zariel's own, Chaos Incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing.
Who is this source of
yours? A
yours?
Friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more.
Let's move on.
What else is on your mind?
Tell me, Will, how did you come to be the Blade of Frontiers?
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse blared into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
What act could be finer than saving a life? You must have felt proud.
Proud? No. Angry. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded.
And before that?
Baldur's Gate, born and raised. The only son of a single father. He wanted one life for me. I chose another. We haven't spoken since I left the city. A classic drama. A staunch father and his rebellious son. Better heard from the bard's lips than mine.
I've noticed your stone eye. Did you lose it in battle?
The most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Lean and examine the eye more closely.
Tiny grooves spider across the eye's surface. It resembles a sending stone, used to confer with distant contacts.
Isn't your eye a sending stone?
Sending stone? Nothing so special, I assure you.
You watch and listen for signs of deceit, but sense nothing unusual.
Damn it, I gave him extras for deception. Can I talk to him anymore?
The frontiers at your calling.
Nope. Okay. Withers! Hello again.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Not to be rude, but what are you?
There are many answers to that question. None are
Best boy. Skeletons aren't supposed to be able to talk.
correct.
Are you going to explain further?
No.
I love him. You were sorting something before. What were you doing?
Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute.
Fan theory, the original god of death before the three.
They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
If you mean Dragal, that is not a theory. Game data confirms it if you dig. Will these hirelings be joining me willingly?
Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them.
Do you think I can trust these cultists?
Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake.
Impressive. Are there other ways you can help us?
Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
That's incredibly powerful magic. Why is it so easy for you?
Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain.
You mentioned a cost. What is it?
A matter of coin.
200. Either way, love a good lich. Or a lich adjacent undead. Alright. He allows you to recognize higher help and change class for a price, of course. Izel!
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much.
Are you sure Crash is our only path to a cure?
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Sathisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
Best girl, don't at me. You know, everyone's got their own taste. Everyone's got their own taste. I don't know for how far I got, which again was not very far. I don't know who I would count as my favorite. Maybe Will? Maybe Shadowheart? I like Karlach. I don't dislike any of them. But I don't know if I had like a clear favorite for how far I'd gotten. Purely based on my own experience anyway. I'm sure if I got further, it may shift, but Izel is just entertaining. Like, my wisdom is very valuable.
Scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant order turns to chaos and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
You look so unusual. Githyanki are rare in these parts.
I expect I am your first.
I know of Githyanki, but I've never met one.
Of course you haven't. They would have cut you from navel to neck. You are no less alien to me than I am to you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
Well, there's no need to insult. Be silent.
Yes. Best to keep quiet, lest any drivel leak from your lips. No matter. I do not intend to stay long in this place.
Do you know much about mind flayers?
Much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less.
Do you know what happens if we don't find a cure?
Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist.
Gross.
And a mind flayer is born.
Very, very gross. A loathsome fate, one I intend to avoid.
Steel. May your actions express the same metal. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
You're worried we haven't changed?
Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
Shadowheart.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get.
What's the story with that odd little artifact you have?
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
The murals in the grove, something about them seemed to catch your eye.
What can I say? They were eye-catching. Consider me an art lover.
What do you think of all that's happened to us so far?
We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little?
You must have thoughts about our little stowaways.
Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. Personally, I think finding this Halcyon is our best bet. Oh, there's Ethel. Not that I'm keen to trust her. If we're truly desperate, we can try to convince that goblin gut in assisting us. I'm not too hopeful that a Gith Kresh will actually prove our salvation, but worth keeping in mind.
What will you do if we actually manage to remove the tadpoles?
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course.
No reason for us to not stay together if we get on well.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to return to. I need to get to Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible.
Family? A friend? A lover?
Let's just say it's a very personal, very private acquaintance.
How am I holding up in your estimations?
I must admit, you've been a surprise. And not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and far between for me. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises?
We should get to know each other a little more.
Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think?
You don't want to talk about yourself?
I should hope not. Have you ever heard the people who want to talk about themselves? I'm doing you a favor.
Maybe I'd like to, get to know you better.
Sweet of you. But don't worry. I'm sure you'll get to know me just fine by traveling together. No need for interrogations just yet.
If that's what you prefer, I can respect that.
Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
Okay. Where is Astarion? Magic mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Oh, this allows me to change my appearance. No. I like my appearance.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already.
I very much agree so far in what I've played of this game with everything I've ever heard of people, like, absolutely loving Neil's performance as Astarion.
It's all rather tedious.
Neil does a great job as Astarion. Alright. I think it's time to sleep. Oh, for sure? Yeah.
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel?
Nervous.
It's natural to suffer a touch of worry, but an Illithid worm should be causing more than mild anxiety. Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash.
It makes no sense, I know. Why haven't we turned?
Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
Do you mind? I was rather enjoying my view of the ceiling.
Pardon, I didn't mean to disturb such important work.
I'll forgive you. I'm mostly just thinking anyway. Reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we find the druid, will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over?
It doesn't have to be. We can still travel together.
Good. I don't want you to run off just... You're quite the ally, after all. Traversing Avernus, surviving the crash, surviving everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
Me realizing he might slightly be flirting reminded me of the fact that a guy that I went on a date with last week has not messaged me back in days. And I'm like, oh yeah. I might have been ghosted. Thought you didn't like me.
You have your charms.
Slightly.
More than you think.
The smile on his pretty lips is a touch too composed.
He's laying it on thick.
Perfect.
Yeah.
He may not mean a word he says.
Oh. You're no fun. Sleep tight. I'll see you later. I'm sure.
Calm your shit. Gale apparently has nothing to say to me. My favorite little rat boy.
The leader of the pack comes to chat. What's on your mind? You must be pleased to have a clear path forward. The sooner we find the druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head.
So we'll come next for you once this is all over.
Head to Baldur's Gate. Someone's waiting for me.
You already kind of touched on that. How are you feeling?
The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do?
No hesitations, I'd just end your misery then and there.
Wise. Though, I hope you'd miss me after I'm gone. I think I would if the positions were reversed. But you're right. If we're to make it through all this, there can be no room for hesitation. You're doing well.
Alright, hon, I'm gonna head out. Enjoy.
Rest. Good night.
See you later, Kyla. Again, if you'd like, feel free to follow so you can have the notifications when I go live with this again.
I remember who I was in Kushkan.
Have a good night. I'll see you later, hon.
Hungry to face my first gate. My sword pined for their blood. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
What do you mean by the tears?
Next time you're able, look to the sky. Watch the moon cross it. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crash. Clear.
Are all Githyanki from the tears?
Your curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched in creches all throughout realm space. Clear is one of many.
Thank you for the follow, hon.
First saw a Kithrak
I hope you have a good night.
Dragon. where I slit my cousins' throats at the Vash's command. But enough of this.
And with that,
You
we're
are
also
wasting
officially
your resting time.
80% of the way to our goal of 50.
We resume
So that's
our
cool.
search for a creche.
Alright, time to go to sleep. I think also with that, I'm going to, after this long rest, I'm going to, like, take a break so I can take some medicine, eat some dinner. So I'll end the stream. I think I'm gonna end the stream for now, so I can rest. I thought we were gonna have a cutscene during the night. We did not. We did not have a cutscene. So I'm gonna rest, eat some dinner, take a break, and I may or may not be back after dinner with this or with God of War. I might switch to God of War to continue finishing in that. But I hope everyone enjoyed the stream. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the follow, Kyla. Thank you for joining me, Dawn. And I will see you all later. Have a good evening.